Hello, guys. Can you hear me well? Uh, I welcome you guys again for the Grace Chats Web3 live. So I put the headline today as the BTC Steadies CME futures hit high record and DOGE pops Monad token launch and overview market outlook. So nice to meet you all. Welcome viewers and anyone who is watching right now. We are about to begin, so get ready for a 3 hour deep dive into today's biggest crypto moves, macro signals, and market structure shifts, including the Web3 narratives that that are able to shape the Web3 and cryptocurrency ecosystem right now. So here we go. Before we begin, I would like to share a little bit of the details on the other channel. So this is the YouTube channel where I will position it as the Web3 cryptocurrencies news. And apart from YouTube channel, I have uh, X right here, Grace Talks Web3, as well as TikTok right here. Oh, I cannot use TikTok. Um, grace.com/grace from BKK. And this is the link of the channels that I have as well. Or I am in China at the moment, and seems like VPN as in the auto auto region. I just need to switch to other right here. Okay, so yeah, this is the look of the my TikTok that I have. So far it's the content timeline will be around crypto news, token news, BTC ETH, or what else? The projects, the new technology that is happening in Web3 and cryptocurrency. So I can read, digest, recap, and make the summarize the content for you guys to see and to digest the new in image format, in video format. Anything is good. And this is Twitter. It's the Grace Talk Web3s as well. And so far we are having the time together every day for 3 hours, right? So the idea the idea of the news that I am going to share, so it's about the biggest crypto news today. And today's top story, I have 5 area. So first one, we will begin with Bitcoin price. So the first news that I have for you guys today is the Bitcoin's Sharpe ratio near zero. It's the serious risk reward signal. And second one, it's the BTC Steady coming to sideways as the Polymarket traders. They are mostly um, bet on a December rate cuts. And third new is the CME crypto futures hit a 795,000 contract records among the heavy volatility. And the fourth new is the Berachain dispute. Berachain disputes the framing of the reported $25 million refund deal. And for the fifth new, we take a look at the DOGE coin because the price it jumps to 5% as the ETF debut triggers the first strong reversal signal in this week. So this is the overview of the biggest crypto news for the first section. And the second session or the second section of this live, we will have a look at the live market cap, live crypto market check in general. So we will see CoinMarketCap overview on the Fear and Greed Index, Bitcoin dominance, Altcoin Season Index, top trending token, or what else? Top 20 search, and Bitcoin spot ETF, net flow, Memecoin Index, and we will see token unlock and perhaps vesting schedule as well, and including crypto bubble that during the daily basis, what are the top token, top performance token, and what are the like top loss token, and apart from this, for the third section, we will take a look at the market opinions for this news. First one, we have Q3 2023, 2025 on the crypto market review. So we will see the whole fourth quarter forecast, challenges and repricing. And we will take a look at the Bloomberg Intelligent Outlook for Bitcoin price because um, they they say Bitcoin Bloomberg Intelligence say Bitcoin price is has a percent chance to drop to $50,000. And uh, our bank activity, we will talk about the bonus reward from the trading campaign, and we will take a look at the product news for Monad because they just go I think it went live yesterday, and and they are having 100 billion Monad token supply, including airdrop. And we will see the token week debut as tokenomics and demand raises concern on this. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe before we begin. Hit the like, drop a comment, and subscribe again so you will never miss the next live session and the news as well. Okay. Okay, for the market updates today, I opened the live with Cointelegraph article, and we are going to see the Sharpe ratio because it is nearly at zero, and where risk reward signal that they are going to perform. And so far, Bitcoin's Sharpe ratio, it has fallen to nearly zero, matching levels from 2019, 2020, and 2022 at the market bottoms as 8% of all BTC. It moved to on-chain in historic volatility. And this is the development new. Let's take a look what does it say together. Uh, Bitcoin technical indicator known as the Sharpe ratio has dropped to nearly zero, reaching levels usually seen near major market bottom. What does it say, the Sharpe ratio? I would love to see a little bit. It's the measure of risk adjust return that compare an investment's excess return above the risk-free rates. Risk adjust return that they can measure excess return and volatility. Okay, and Bitcoin technical indicator known as this ratio has dropped to nearly zero, reaching levels usually seen near major market bottoms. So the Bitcoin Sharpe ratio is at a level historically associated with moments of maximum uncertainty and the early stages of risk repricing. So this is the quotation said from CryptoCoin analyst, and uh, the analyst he observed that Bitcoin is now entering the same zone seen in 2019, 2020, and 2022 when the ratio spent time at structurally depressed level before new multi-month trends emerge. And this is again not the guarantee a bottom. So it indicates that the quality of future returns is starting to improve, provide the market stabilize and volatility begins to normalize, and the Sharpe ratio can measure return versus risk, because when it is near zero, it means Bitcoin has delivered poor returns relative to its volatility, creating a better investment setup. And the price right now is at $87,000 roughly. Oh, we have no. Oh, this is the small stick right here, but it's all priced in this candlestick. And so Bitcoin Sharpe ratio could signal also the smart money for the historical data. Periods of low Sharpe ratio have often precede new long-term uptrends when the smart money enters as the risk-reward balance improves. So it is the opposite of buying during euphoric peaks when the Sharpe ratio is high. Euphoric. It doesn't show up. My internet is really bad. Okay, never mind. And this ratio surged towards a 50 in early 2024 when markets were pumping and Bitcoin topped $73,000 for the first time. And however, the analysts caution euphoric is the characterized by or feeling intense excitement and happiness. Okay, so overall, the analysts caution that trend recovery has yet to materialize. Bitcoin is not yet signaling trend recovery, but it is signaling that the risk adjust landscape is becoming more attractive for forward returns. Okay, we have it right here before it's moving up, and then right here before it moving up, and then it's right here before it moving up. and usually large Bitcoin transfer mark historic week on chain as well. So more than 8% of all Bitcoin was moved over the past week. This information is from on-chain data, Glassnode, and this has only occurred twice in the past 7 years, both during bear markets in December 2020, 2018 and March 2020. And this makes the latest drawdown one of the most significant on-chain events in Bitcoin history, commented Joe Burnett, director of Bitcoin strategy at Semler Scientific. In just 10 days, he says, BTC dumped a whopping 23%, or over $24,000, bottoming out at around 8,000 $82,000 on Friday. It has since recovered slightly, tapping around $89,000 in late trading on Monday. So this is the area that Cointelegraph mentioned from the infographic of Glassnode. It's the like deepest drawdown of the whole years, and a significant amount of BTC has only been removed twice in the past 7 years. And coming to see the markets in general, I have got this news from CoinDesk. It's the Asia Morning Briefs section. So they put the headline as the BTC Steadies, and it's Steadies because Polymarket traders lean toward December rate cuts. So mostly trader they have a look at the December rate cuts. Uh, and so rising the odds of a Fed pivot help calm crypto market, while QCP and Glassnode point to reset in leverage, fading sell pressure, and early signs of bottoming structure as trader hedge both downside and late year upside. So let me take a look of the QCP. looks like market maker. They feature in news of the Web3 big names as well. MarketWatch, Bloomberg, CoinDesk, Decrypt, and okay. Okay, so this is the takeaway that we have to know. So the first bullet, it's the Bitcoin is trading near $88,000 in Hong Kong as expectations for December rate cuts stabilize the market. And Ethereum has rebounded to around $2,945 following Bitcoin's recovery among steady risk sentiment in Asia and Asia Pacific markets, including Japan's Nikkei 2025 opened higher on hopes for December Fed rate cuts. So I will drop the key takeaway into the chat box. For the details, Polymarket odds swung decisively toward a December rate cuts over the weekend, and it helps crypto market firm up after a volatile stretch that made BTC test at 82,000. And so after that, BTC began Tuesday in Hong Kong, trading near $88,000, roughly according to the CoinDesk data, while ETH sits around 2,945 as the overall traders reassessed the likelihood of easing and the market consolidated after the weekend swing. And QCP Capital, they say positioning reflects that shift in tone. So the desk notes that traders are hedging both directions with the downside protection still in place, but the year-end call upon interest outweigh, outweighing puts at key strikes such as 85K, and more than that it's 120K and 140K. So QCP Capital adds that funding has returned negative across major perpetual venue as long leverage is cleared out, which lowers the chance of another forced cascade even as volatility remain elevated. And more than that, Glassnode data points to the same structural reset as well, saying the firm sees oversold momentum and rising short-term holder supply conditions it associates with the late stage of a correction. So it notes that the cumulative volume delta for perpetual futures or perpetual CVD remains negative, indicating that recent pressure has come from aggressive seller in the future market. Uh, Even so, the Glassnode characterized the broader the broader backdrop as a controlled drawdown driven by unwinds rather than disorderly liquidation. So, with the signs that the market is beginning to stabilize within the current range, right? So, the next catalyst arrives when US markets reopen and rate expectations are tested against incoming data. So if the shift toward a December cut continues, both QCP and Glassnode see room for BTC to stabilize within its current range as positioning normalize and the effect of earlier unwinds fade. For the market movement in general, for Bitcoin, it recovered from the last week's dip toward $82,000 and is now trading near around $88,000, holding those gains as rate cuts expectation shifts and selling pressure cools in early Asia trading. And ETH is trading right now around 2,945 after rebounding from last week's pullback and tracking BTC's recovery as broader risk sentiment steadies in early Asia hour. And for the gold itself, it's the trading near 4,140 early in the Asia hours, and it lifts rate cards expectation rise and traders position ahead of the US data that could confirm whether the December easing narrative holds. And for the Nikkei 225 Asia Pacific markets opened higher Tuesday with Japan's Nikkei up 1.14% and the topics rising 0.7% as Wall Street strength and growing hopes for a December Fed cut lift sentiment. Everyone is having a close look at the December rate cuts. It's a very huge factor that can judge BTC, crypto market in general. And this is the news that I want to share. It's the futures volume from CME. This is the average so far. CME crypto futures volume hits record around 795,000 contracts among the volatility. So in this market, people still like to short, huh? Uh, okay, so this new I have got it from CoinDesk and it is written by Helen Brun. Uh, it was out today around 3 a.m. and they say a surge in institutional and retail demand has pushed CME crypto average daily volume up 132% year over year with open interest climbing to 82%. And this is what we need to know. So, CME Group set a new daily record on November 21st with 794,000 crypto future and option contracts traded. And from the year to date, crypto derivatives volume is up 132% from 2024 with $12 billion in notional value traded daily. So institutional and retail traders are using CMC's regulated products to manage risk among the ongoing crypto market volatility. And overall, CME Group broke its single day record for cryptocurrency futures and options trading, logging around 794 contracts on November 21st. The company said the spike, which surpasses the previous record set in August, highlights a surge in demand for regulated crypto derivatives during a time of heightened market volatility. And the Chicago based exchange has seen activity in its crypto seeds climb throughout 2025. So, fueled by both institutional players and retail investor. So, Giovanni Vicioso, CME's global head of cryptocurrency products, said the increase reflect growing interest in tools that help manage risk in an unpredictable market. Oh, this is a new information that I have just known. And among the ongoing market uncertainty, demand for deeply liquid regulated crypto risk management tools is accelerating. He said, so overall the contracts it represents assets like Bitcoin and then Ethereum, and traders use them to hedge against price swings or speculate on future moves without holding the underlying tokens. For example, a hedge fund that expects a downturn in Bitcoin might short CME's Bitcoin futures to limit losses on spot holdings. And more than that, for the CME's year to date crypto average daily volume or ADV, it now sits at 270,000 contracts, value around 12 billion in notional terms, up up to 132% compared to the same period last year. And open interest, or the number of outstanding contracts, rose to 82% year over year to 299 contracts, 299,000 contracts, total around to $26.6 billion in notional value. This is the look of the Giovanni Vicioso. And I would like to see notional. What does it mean? If I speak slower today, I'm sorry, I don't feel well. Like I have a little bit of running nose last night. Also, my sore throat is still going a little bit on. It's better from yesterday, but from last night, but still have a little bit impact on it. So notional is the existing only in theory, like notion. Okay, so and so in the fourth quarter alone so far this year, average daily volume has to 106% from the in 2024. So it will reach 403,000 contracts with a notional value of $14.2 billion. Open interest for the same period, it's grew around 117%, totaling 493,000 contracts value at $35 billion. So the increase in trading volume signals that more investors are looking for regulated exposure to crypto markets, even as uncertainty persists. CME Groups, which launched its Bitcoin future in 2017, has steadily expanded its crypto offerings to meet its demand. This is the news that I have just found out with you guys as well. Didn't think about it that Berachain will have the dispute. So I would like to find out what is the story behind it. Berachain, they are having the disputing, right, framing of a $25 million refund deal to Braven Howard. But who is Braven Howard? Berachain's founder says a report that is gave one of its Series B investor. Also, Brevan Howard is the Series B investor. So a year-long refund right on its $25 million investment is both inaccurate and incomplete. How? So the the founder of Berachain has thrown cold water in a recent report suggesting that one of its late Series B backer was granted the right to be refund $25 million, calling the framing incomplete and inaccurate. An Unchained report on Monday that Berachain gave Brevan Howard's crypto-focused fund Nova Digital a 1-year right to a refund on its 25 million investment in Berachain's Series B round in April 2024. So Unchained also provide a side letter signed by Berachain General Counsel Jonathan L.P. and Nova Director Carol Reynolds that said Nova can recoup some or all of its investment for 12 months following Berachain's token generate event or TGE. So Berachain's TGE or token mint took place on February the 6th, earlier last year, right? Or earlier this year. And then meaning Nova could reportedly get a refund on its bet until TGE, not this year, next year. So Nova could reportedly get a refund on its bet until February the 6th next year. And so Breven given the same terms as Arthur. Uh, how? Smokey the Berachain's anonymous founder said on Monday that the report was inaccurate and incomplete, and Brevan's investments involve several complex commercial agreements. but they participate in the Series B fundraise on the same paperwork as all investors. And Bravan Howard called our Series B a year ago out of their Abu Dhabi office, where Nova, a new liquidity only vehicle on the same terms. All other investors, Nova has approached Berachain to lead the round some months prior to this. This is the quotation quote from Smokey. And overall, this is the key message of Smokey. Smokey say, PM folks, I wanted to put something out here to set the story straight in light of the recent hit piece. I also didn't want to write a knee-jerk response without getting feedback from our legal team, given allegations made and some of our largest stakeholders who have been dot 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 Smokey the Bear. This is the tweet. Oh my god. It's quite serious. Okay, and coming back to the body of the article, so Nova agreed to additional arrange, says Smokey, and he said Nova asked for a provision to guard for a scenario in which Berachain failed to TGE and get listed. So they said if that happened, they lock Berachain tokens that Nova purchased. It wouldn't. It would not be an eligible investment via Nova's liquid strategy. And thus we entered into the side letter posted in the article and committed Nova to additional commercial arrangements, including an agreement to provide liquidity of the network. So, which was possible upon launch. This is the area that Smokey said, and they say that the letter wasn't made to close the deal with a party who otherwise would not have been interested or to prevent against post-launch losses. Adding it to generally has precedent. And Smokey also stressed that Nova is one of the last yet token holder of Berachain, and it is a liquidity provider and holding both Lock Bera acquired in the blockchain Series B and additional Bera in it purchased on the open market as well, and they have increased the Bera exposure over time despite running a liquid fund in a harsh alt environment. This is the element that they say. And Berachain Foundation and Smokey were contacted for a comment via X. So Brevan Howard did not respond to a request comment outside of regular business hours. And Bera token is down 3% from its peaks of 14 and $84, which it reached when it launched in February, and it is currency trading. So what if the currency trading it's at $1.05 up to 3.2% on the day, and this information is from CoinGecko. Hello，
发你的时间了，还在这里工作。
谢谢。Okay, and I had the running nose medicine. Eyes is going to cross right now. I prepared the Doge new for you as well. Um, Let me quickly open it. Not quick. Not quick at all. How come it cannot be reached? Okay, it's right here. Uh, this is the Doge news. So today I see it popped 5%, and ETF debut sparks first clear reversal signal in weeks, and ETF analysts characterize the launch as another major inflection point for Memecoin legitimacy, with the early volume that estimates near $11 million. So this is the news from CoinDesk, and I got it this afternoon. This article has been written by Sharpe Malva, CoinDesk Analytics. Uh, moving to see next. This is the area that we need to know. So, grayscale. Doge Dogecoin Trust ETF began trading on NYSE Arca. It marks a significant step for Doge in the regulated ETF market. I cannot believe one day Doge will be like listed in the institutions market. Really? Okay. And Doge price broke through 0.148 resistance with strong volume, indicating a potential shift from a downtrend to accumulation. The token is rallied to 0.1538, was supported by increased intraday volume, but further gains depend on overcoming well supply resistance. What is it intraday? Occurring within a day. Uh, the debut arrives during a period of shifting on-chain dynamics, while holding 10 to 100 million Doge distributes nearly 7 billion tokens over the past month. How come? And a major contributor Doge declined from 0.27 dollars. So this is the news background. Uh, Grayscale's Dogecoin Trust ETF or GDOG officially began trading on NYSE Arca following regulatory approval, making marking a significant step in bringing Doge into the fully regulated ETF landscapes. And ETF analysts characterized the launch as another major inflection point for Memecoin legitimacy, with early volume estimates near $11 million. Uh, but however, the pace of distributions has slowed meaningfully in the past, and hinting at early stabilizations as ETF driven institutional participation begin to appear. And for the technical analysis, Dodge charts structure flipped bullish as the token broke decisively through 0.148 resistance on exceptional volume, and the breakout aligned with a clean MACD bullish crossover on the 4-hour time frame, a signal that historically precedes multi session continuation fades for Doge, and price action also confirmed on con- price action also confirmed an emerging bullish divergence on RSI, indicating sellers are losing strength even as the asset prints higher lows. So the TD sequential system triggered a new buy setup, a pattern that previously felt triple digit extensions during 2021 and early 2024. So the combination of rising volume, improving momentum indicator, and ETF driven liquidity suggests DOGE downtrend may be shifting into a broader accumulation range, though overheat resistant layer remain thick due to prior well distribution. This is the overall of the technical analysis. And so there is the price action summaries as well. And for the price action summary, Dodge rally from $0.1466 to 0.1538 in the last 24-hour session, with intraday volume surging to 94% above the weekly average to 684 686.4 million tokens. So this is the strongest move occurred during the afternoon window when Doge advanced from 0.1478 to 0.1523 in 1 hour before accelerating into a peak of 0.1540, and it's on a 26.6 million volume spike. So supported level strengthened at around 0.1440 to 0.1450 where buyers repeatedly step in ahead of the ETF debut. So the session closed with Doge holding above 0.153 despite minor late session volatility, reinforcing the validity of breakout. So let's take a look to see the Doge price right now. Still loading. Ah, What? How come there's no internet? I'm still laughing with you guys. Zero point 15 USDT. Is it? Oh, okay. Is it? It is correct. So okay, and this is the area that traders should know. So we have right here, DOGE now sits at a pivotal point where ETF momentum supports a move toward 0.163